Alright, BTS fans. So I want to make one thing clear. I love Korea. I love what I saw from BTS in my first reaction video. I will link that in the description below, by the way, if you haven't seen it. Obviously, I knew they didn't say the N-word. Like, I knew it. But for comedic effect, I had to do it, man. But no, I love Korea. I really want to go to Korea one day. I love the culture. I love everything about Korea. I think it's so cool. I want to learn things about Korean culture. So, but since, you know, I didn't know anything, y'all informed me, and I was asked told to react to this. And this is BTS Introduction to BTS by xCeleste. Give her a sub right there. Boom. I'll link her channel in the description below. I will like the video as well. Enough talking here. Let's get right into this. Let's go. Let's go. Man, look at all the fans.
How many of you have heard of BTS?
I have.
Who is BTS and why are they so popular? BTS is a 7-member group from South Korea.
Oh, there's 7 of them. Okay.
While the words boy band are often associated with the image of screaming teen girls, that is far from reality.
That is true. That's true.
There's nothing wrong with being a young person showing love for something you enjoy. But what if I told you about 24% are in their 20s?
Hey, I want to talk about what she just said there. I don't want to pause it for too long. If you like something, keep doing it, man. It don't matter what other people think. If y'all are passionate about K-pop, about BTS, you know, hey, be passionate, you know? Like, make me feel bad in the comments for what I said. Because, you know, I think people need to be passionate, like, and show that passion about what they love. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
28% are in their 30s and 21%
so they have like an older,
are in their 40s.
Well, not older.
Take a closer look at this age and gender demographic for BTS's 2020 Map of the Soul ticket sales.
So it's more females?
Females ages 25 and up made 46% of web traffic, and 31% were males.
So what's the other
BTS's
percentage?
fans, named ARMY, will often tell you BTS is not your typical boy band.
I can see that.
And why? To get a better understanding, let us go back to the beginning. BTS was created by Big Hit Entertainment, whose mission statement is music and artist for healing. The company, and namely their CEO, Bang Si-hyuk, wanted BTS to be sincere and genuine figures that people could easily relate to and grow with. Not immaculate idols groomed amid studio culture, but real boys who shared their authentic personalities and talents.
Being authentic's a big thing, folks.
Which is why BTS stands for 방탄소년단, Korean for Bulletproof Boy Scouts. Bangtan means to be resistant to bullets, so it means to block out stereotypes, criticisms, and expectations
That's some real stuff.
that are aimed at adolescents like bullets, to preserve the value and ideals of today's adolescents. In 2017, BTS rebranded their name and logo representing their growth and maturity.
That's awesome.
Extending the meaning to beyond the scene. The new door-inspired logo symbolizes youth who don't settle for their current reality and instead open the door and go forward to achieve growth.
That's all. Hey,
BTS.
Hey. When you're young, take every opportunity to get where you want to get, man. Like, I'm young. Like, I might not look that young, okay? But I'm young. I still got my prime of my life ahead of me. Like, do what makes you happy. Don't listen to people that hate on you, man. Keep going. Take that opportunity. Live, you know, like conquer your fears, man. Conquer your fears.
Debuted on June 12, 2013 with 7 members.
So it's been 8 years.
RM, Jin, Suga, J-Hope, Jimin, V, and Jungkook.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know a single name before, and I'm probably not gonna remember. So I'm honestly, I'm really sorry that I'm probably not gonna remember, but hopefully I will remember at least one. I'll remember that one. Jungkook? Is it Jungkook?
All 7 members came from different parts of Korea. So at first, living together in a small apartment was a challenge. Their CEO, Bang Si-hyuk, created a method for the boys whenever they got into an argument.
일단 싸워도 된다. 싸움을 두려워하기 때문에 우리 갈등이 커지는 거다라고 가리키고요. 그다음에 마지막으로는 단 해결은 7이 같이 하는 거다. 싸움은 둘이 해도 해결은 7명이 같이 해라. 하기 너무 창피한 걸로
Resolve as a
싸움을
team.
해도
They're a team, guys.
결국은 같이 와서 저희가
They're a team.
이런 문제를
Like the
갖고 둘이
sidemen,
싸웠는데 이렇게 해서 이렇게
7 members.
해결했습니다라고 얘기를 하고 그런 부분들이 이 팀의 친화력을 혹은 시너지를 강하게 만들고 있지 않나 이렇게 생각됩니다.
Over the years, the boys have come to love each other despite their difference in personalities.
That's
To the
awesome.
point where they'd feel incomplete with one member missing.
Hey, that's
they
real stuff.
became each other's strength and
Real
support
stuff.
and formed a brotherhood.
뭔가 내 머릿속에는 옆에 멤버들이 있어야 뭔가 자연스러워. 그러니까
That's how you know it was
내
meant to be, man.
핸드폰이나 지갑처럼 없으면 불안한
That's how you know
그런 것들이
these guys deserve the success.
소중하다 못해 없으면 안 될 사람들이긴 하죠. 왜냐면은 넘어져도 저 혼자 일어나는 게 아니라 그냥 같이 일어난 거니까.
I gotta stop pausing the video, but hey, that just reminded me of a thing. Like, I saw a thing, let's say you're rich and, you know, your homie, you know, we're going to dinner and you can afford the most expensive thing on the menu and he can't. Man, I'm paying for his meal. We're eating together as kings. These guys have that same mentality. They're doing it together. One guy falls, they all fall, and they'll all rise up together, like he just said. Big stuff.
좀 생각을 해보면 이런 7명이 어떻게 모였을까라는 생각이 들어요. 이제는. 네. 오래 지냈다고 해서 될 문제는
It
아니에요.
was meant to be, man.
어떻게 보면은 운명인 것 같아요.
Boom!
네.
Facts, bro. It was meant to be.
되게 유치하지만
Nah, I ain't
그냥
corny.
운명이었던 거예요. 이건.
It's not corny. Oh,
Really can't teach
ad.
you to dance, but it can help you make a great impression.
Should have had ad block on. Okay,
Their
we're back,
climb to the
we're back.
top may seem sudden to those who didn't follow their journey, but it was far from a walk in the park. BTS's company, Big Hit Entertainment, started off small and faced numerous hardships, even coming close to bankruptcy.
Dang.
Since Big Hit wasn't a large company at that time,
That's
they
tough.
lacked the resources for promoting BTS. Even getting the chance to debut was a fluke. Their
These guys got
debut
that
performance
swag.
opportunity came about because a music show needed a filler for someone else's spot.
Filler.
Even after they debuted, their performances would often get cut, and if they did make it on air, their screen time was very short since
They
Big
never
Hit
gave
didn't
up,
have
man.
the power or influence bigger companies had over broadcasts. Since they were often not invited to a lot of big variety shows, the company found their own way to communicate with their audience through
Yeah.
platforms such as YouTube.
Big
By
up
vlogging
YouTube.
their journey, they allowed us to discover their personalities.
Comme des Garçons.
They also created
Respect.
their own variety shows and often live streamed.
I like
with
their
fans.
drip. They got good clothes.
They honed their crafts for hours on end, practicing in the dance studio and producing music,
I can't do
returning
that. I
home
can't
at dawn
dance.
to all sleep in one bedroom. 2 years of hard work and not
Grind.
knowing where they'd end up, they finally
it.
won their first music show award. Yet, as they grew in popularity, they were falsely accused of sajegi, which is
What's
when
that?
a company buys their own artist albums to boost sales for the charts.
Oh.
That's because people couldn't believe a group from a small company was selling well, ignoring the fact that a small company wouldn't
People
have the
thought it was
resources to pull off
fake, eh?
such a scam.
Oh, man.
These were just a few of their hardships and struggles.
Damn, this is making me...
I created a separate video highlighting their past hardships.
yeah?
I'll link that in my description box.
I might watch that.
Throughout
xCeleste.
the years, BTS were able to reach impressive milestones while continuing to sing in Korean. They shattered cultural language barriers with music and attracted an international audience. They grew organically by staying true to themselves while building a genuine connection with their fans from around the world. During an era
Legit.
where streaming numbers have gone
Lakers.
up and traditional album sales have gone down, BTS has become an industry anomaly. Their latest album, Map of the Soul
Dang.
7, released February 21,
They outsold
2020,
everybody
is
physically.
the best-selling physical album of the year. And they sold over
Respect.
500,000 copies in just the United States alone.
That ain't even
The
in
biggest
Korea, man.
kicker?
In the
Well,
United States.
BTS did this without a single bundle. And what does bundle mean? Artists would bundle merchandise or concert tickets with the album's sales.
They just got
For
just the
example,
CD.
a copy of an artist's album, digital or physical, would be included in every t-shirt sale
Whose
or
album is
ticket
that?
sold for their
I have no
concert.
idea.
These sales would count towards charting numbers and become an industry-wide tactic in the US to help boost sales figures and in effect climb up the Billboard
got
charts.
them legit sales.
In a 2019
Legit.
New York Times article, they said about half the 39 titles that topped the charts last year were sold as part of ticket or merchandise bundles. Without the help of bundles and driven by the power of ARMYs alone, BTS were able to beat a lot of historic records, such as Michael Jackson's 36-year record.
Look at all the names!
And the Beatles' 22-year
Beatles, Adele,
record.
Michael Jackson, Celine Dion.
While these musical acts are famous
Wow.
around the world, Suga has said it's a great honor to be called the Beatles of the 21st century.
That's
At the same
legit.
time, it's a bit pressuring to be called that.
Oh, probably.
We are BTS. We want to be the BTS of the 21st
They're always gonna
century.
get branded as something
The members
else, eh?
themselves have always been involved in their music and engaged with their fans, even before they officially debuted.
They're like editing
From
right
their
there.
debut
That's
album,
crazy.
Too Cool for School, in 2013 to their most recent Map of the Soul 7. All 7 members have contributed as either writers and or producers on every album. All of BTS are associate members of the Korea Music Copyright Association. And as of August 2020, J-Hope, Suga, and RM were all promoted to full members of the association. They even create music that's released for free on SoundCloud as gifts to their fans. Much of their
That's
work
awesome.
touches on subjects like mental
These
health,
guys care about
youth and
their
female
community.
empowerment,
They care about you,
child
BTS
abuse,
Army. They care about you.
cyberbullying, self-love and development, and socio-economic injustices. Much of their work is also inspired by past writers and thinkers. Their latest series, Map of the Soul, incorporates psychological concepts by Swiss psychiatrist Carl Jung.
Mental health is huge, guys.
BTS is not afraid to use their platform to amplify underrepresented voices and issues,
Legit.
taking numerous
I like
risks
that.
with their career while receiving backlash from people in power. BTS are also as
guys are
charitable
brave.
as they are talented. Throughout the years, members have been donating individually and as a group.
Clap for that.
BTS rarely publicize donations, so fans often find out about them if media organizations uncover the details. One of BTS's
I like that. They be donating stuff and they don't even say anything. Like, that's how you know they're super wholesome, because like you can flex like, yo, I just donated $3 million to blah blah blah. These guys do it undercover. Legit thumbs up.
few public announcements was in November 2017 for their Love Myself campaign. They partnered with UNICEF to
blimp.
create a campaign aimed
Yeah,
at
blimp.
protecting children and teenagers from around the world,
UNICEF.
with the hope of making the world a better place through music. BTS and their company, Big Hit Entertainment, pledged 500 million Korean won and
Oh, wow.
donated 3% of the income from the sales of physical albums of the Love Yourself series, along with 6 other fundraising initiatives, including the Love Myself merchandise, where 100% of its proceeds were pledged to the cause. The Love Yourself
Wow.
series, which contained 3 albums total, sold over 7 million copies worldwide.
A lot of copies.
On September 24,
Do be a lot of
2018, BTS was invited to deliver a speech about the Love Myself campaign at the United Nations General Assembly. On January
Legit.
15, 2020, Formula E announced their partnership with BTS
Formula E,
to
eh?
help combat climate change.
I like Formula E. It's all
On June
electric.
3rd, 2020, BTS tweeted their support for Black Lives Matter. A few days later, Variety reported that BTS and Big Hit Entertainment had donated $1 million
These guys are
to
awesome,
support the
man.
Black Lives Matter movement. When ARMYs got wind of the news, they matched their $1 million donation in one
Man,
day.
see, there's wholesome people on this
Doing
earth.
nothing might not
Oh,
feel
add-
like something.
add-
But the truth is, doing nothing might be the most important. Something of all.
Now, these are just a
Like I was
couple
saying,
of
though,
their acts of charity.
There actually are wholesome
With their
people on this
socially
earth. It's
conscious
heartwarming.
music,
It
BTS
really is.
created a new fandom culture that brings together fans from different national and racial identities.
That's what it's all about.
This led to the emergence of bilingual ARMY volunteers who translated BTS Korean lyrics and videos in their language almost real time.
That's what I need.
Making the content immediately available to non-Korean speakers.
Oh, that's awesome.
We may all speak different languages, but their music and their message connected people from around the world.
I was just gonna say,
different ethnicities, background,
music
gender,
can
and age.
connect all of us.
BTS
for sure.
has also expressed their love and respect for ARMY countless of times, such as always mentioning them first during speeches, responding to fans on their social media app Weverse,
Awesome.
showing their appreciation for ARMY projects,
Did she say they have their own app?
halting rehearsals for the Muslim prayers in Saudi Arabia. The youngest member, Jungkook, even got the fandom name tattooed on his hand. Together with ARMY, they grew
I
as
need a tat somewhere,
individuals and as artists.
저는 굳이 영향력을 주는 거창하는 것을 안 원하고 그냥 저희를 보는 분들이
Oh, we're buffering a bit? It's not me, it's not me.
그걸로
Oh, maybe it is.
진짜 뭘까 막 이런
Alright, looks like I was having some technical difficulties. Let's continue.
생각에 서는 거라서
What he's saying here is legit,
다른
though.
사람들을 위해서 노래를 하고 무대를
Facts.
하는데
Facts. He understands
결국
that.
우리는 그 사람들한테 진짜 감사해야 되고
Big
우리
dubs, man. He understands
하나하나에
that
최선을 다해야 되고
fans are
간단하게
really important, man.
얘기해서는 가수를 하고 있는 어떤 제일 중요한 이유인 것 같아요. 저는 뭐 방송 활동도 물론 싫지 않지만 진짜 콘서트는 그냥
These guys are well
이
spoken.
방탄소년단을 하고 있는 이유가
Their
맞는 것
concerts must be nuts, man. Look at that. That must be
다행히도
insane.
내가 원래 하고 싶었던 이 메시지 하고 싶었던 음악들을 하고 있어서 참 다행이라고 생각을 해요. 그러기 때문에 되게 그렇게 살고 있는 것 같아요. 긍정적인 에너지를 주죠. 일단 이 일을 좋아하는 거,
These guys are all really
이 일을
grateful,
사랑하고 너무
guys.
좋아하는 게 저에게 큰 영향을 주는 것 같아요. 왜냐면 이 일을 하기 싫고 실증이 나고 하면은 무대 위에서도 나타나기 때문에 이 일을
They love,
굉장히
yeah,
사랑하기
man loves
때문에
his job.
내가
J-Hope,
무대 위에서
Hope I'm saying it
퍼포먼스를
right.
할 수 있고 노래를 할 수 있는
Respect to you, my
계속
man.
와서 응원해주는 모습
This stuff, the
그리고
music can
그렇게
make it be a
저희를
little sad, you know?
진심으로 좋아해주는
It's just
그런
wholesome.
표정들
It really is wholesome.
힘들 때 그런 표정들이 저에게 더 힘을 주는 것 같아서
여러분들
그치.
저희를 알아봐 주신 여러분들이라면 여러분의 꿈이 아니더라도 여러분의 삶, 여러분의 인생에 언젠가 저희의 존재가, 저희의 음악이, 저희의 무대가, 저희의 사진, 영상이 여러분한테 아주 조금이라도 아픔이 100이라면 그 100을 99, 98, 97로 만들어줄 수 있다면 그걸로 저희의 존재의 가치는 충분합니다. 정말
Legit.
사랑합니다.
Legit.
Their love for ARMY has also helped them decide on re-signing another 7-year contract with Big Hit Entertainment. They mentioned doing it for their fans and not for money.
7 years
So
is a
while people
while.
often discredit BTS's talent, likening their popularity to superficial aspects that come with the image of a boy band, it is their development of personalities and sincerity towards their art and their fans that made their fandom the size and
Like I
reach
said,
that
these
it
are
has
legit
become.
dudes out here. These are
I
legit.
hope people will come to realize that BTS is more than
They are
just their
legit.
singing and their dancing skills. They're not just performers, but artists who have healed and inspired millions of people around the world. For a deeper dive into BTS, please refer to these websites, apps, and ARMY accounts to stay
That's cool.
updated. We're also working on more video projects and a website.
I see why so many
stay
people
tuned.
love them, man. Alright, so firstly, I want to thank xCeleste for putting together an amazing video. I'm way more educated now. BTS, they're legit. That's what you want to see from such a big, like a band, like such a big name. Like, these guys are, like, they're real people, right? And they give back. I don't even know what else to say. They're just really, really good guys. And they're just super talented, but they're not, like, using all of that talent and letting it get to their head, you know? They're still giving back, because, like they said, they remember why they are there, and it's because of y'all. It's because of y'all, the army, It's really great to see something like this, and it actually made me almost cry. Like, it's legit. So if you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit the like button and hit the subscribe button. I love Korea, man. This is really something like out of my comfort zone, and I'm really enjoying reacting to this stuff. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Hit that subscribe button if you did, because I'll be putting out more BTS K-pop videos. Because there's other artists, right, just besides BTS. So I'll take a dive into that. I hope you all have an amazing day. Cue the outro, and peace.